T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Don't mess with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I knew hell would not have him.
You are all my children now.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn me.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
Ah, that does not look right. Let's try this again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today is Friday, and I'm a little bit nervous today, and I will tell you why here in just a second. But it's Friday, so you know that it is Paranormal Friday, and that is what I'm talking about. Now let's talk a little bit about why Michael is nervous. Michael comes on these shows all the time. He doesn't get nervous about shows. Rarely do I. But this one is special. This one has made me nervous because, like I've said on the last couple streams that I've been on, my computer is being held together with duct tape and chicken wire at this point. It could go at any time. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not trying to be funny. It died like 15 minutes before my stream, and I had to reboot everything up to get it going, just to get going. So, if I disappear, I will be back Sunday. Because if it shuts down, there's no way that I can bring this back up and, continue this show And this will be a first. Good news on that front, though. I did get a new computer today, and it's in the box right there. But there's no way I was going to get it set up in time to be able to do this stream, and I didn't want to miss Paranormal Friday, right? I didn't want to miss it. So when this stream ends tonight, I will be setting up a new computer, which is good for another reason because the computer that I've been running the show off of is over 7 years old. So the new computer, my show should look better. Everything should be smoother. I will be able to do more with this computer for Movies and Beyond. So I'm very excited about that. But this computer, literally, as of what was it, Monday, it shut down. It was unusable Monday night. So, I was talking to the mods on Instagram, this and that. I was talking to Val, like, hey, I don't know if there's gonna be a show for a few days. But I was able to get it running through means of, I'll just say, uh it's working, you guys. This thing is working for now. For now. But like I said, we could be halfway through this stream and that's it. So I will say this to start the stream just in case I don't get to say it at the end. I'll see you guys next time. But anyway, let's see who's in the chat and let's see how long we make it because I'm excited. I love Fridays. Fridays are one of my favorite shows that we do here. It's a blast. Russell Dorsey's in the chat saying, what's up, everyone? I smashed that like button. I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. Happy Paranormal Friday. Thug life, thug life, thug life. Can't wait for this. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Russell? I hope you're having a great night, my man. Always happy to have you here. Val from Val's Views is in the chat. The General is in the chat. And the General always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. She says, welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video out on your social media. Hit the bell icon and get notifications and new videos and upcoming streams. Hell yes, that's what I'm talking about. All of that stuff, she said. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It helps out the channel more than you know. And, the more that I'm learning about YouTube and the more that I'm diving into, the analytics side of things and learning what the analytics mean and, all of that stuff, I find that, when you guys hit the like button and when the stream ends and there's a comment afterwards, the more comments I get, it tends to share the video out more. So YouTube algorithm picks up, oh, there are people engaged on this stream. Let's go ahead and show it to more people. So things that I'm learning and, all these things that I learned, definitely willing to share with anyone who wants to know. But, this is a relatively new channel in the grand scheme of things. And I'm still learning stuff every day, you guys. But yes, hit that like button if you haven't already. That would be awesome. I'm getting tons of thug lives in here. That's what I'm talking about. Thug life. Jerry Wilson is in the chat saying hi. What's up, Jerry? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Let's see. Michelle is in the chat. Michelle is a new Patreon member. She was on the Patreon list. I actually got that updated in time before the computer went haywire. So I was kind of proud of myself for that. And I want to say welcome to Patreon, Michelle. Patreon definitely has a lot of extra content that you will not be able to find on YouTube. And I'm really excited that you came to check that out. That's awesome. Definitely happy to have you over there for sure. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? I want to make sure I get everybody. Melissa is in the chat. What is going on, Melissa? I hope you're doing well. Oh, and I see that you guys are talking about the Patreon membership. Yeah, Michelle, I saw that you had put that that's kind of confusing. Yeah, I will do a better job of communicating what those are. So that's definitely on me. And I will try to do a better job to distinguish between the two and what they do. But definitely thank you for that feedback because that's the stuff that I definitely need to know. James is in the chat. The Shape is in the chat. Hi, everybody. Missed the show on Wednesday due to I'm sorry, dude. It's all good, man. But I hope that everything's back up and running. You're here, so that should mean that it's up and moving. And definitely glad to have you back here, buddy. Let's see. Callie Duff is in the chat saying hi. What's up, Callie? Always great to have you here. I hope you're doing well. JTG Studios is in the chat saying, hey, everyone. What's going on, my man? What is going on? You know, JTG Studios, he is working on a Scream fan film, if you didn't know that. And he announced his cast the other day. So definitely looking forward to all the updates that come with that, my man. And you know, you have our support from Movies and Beyond over here. So just keep us updated on what's going on, man. And we'll definitely share that out for you. A lot of Scream fans in the chat. So definitely looking forward to the project you have coming up. Michelle says, why haven't you gotten a new computer? You go, yeah, okay, I have one. It is right there. It's in a box. I would lift it up and show it to you, but the box is kind of big. It's a desktop, you know, so it's heavy too. I had to carry it inside today. But I will get it set up and it will be good to go for Sunday. And hopefully it'll be good to go late night tonight. You know, it all really depends on the setup time. You know, sometimes setups are quick, sometimes they're not. It is Windows 11, which I have zero experience with. So I don't feel like it should be too much different than Windows 10. So it shouldn't be, you know, too much of an issue. I've already backed up all my stuff, so it should just be a simple transfer, and we should be good to go. It should be good to go. But, you know, there are a lot of things that I had to put off this week due to not being able to do the stuff I wanted to do with my computer. The Walking Dead came out with a new show. Like, I love The Walking Dead, and I still have not seen The Ones Who Live. Like, I've had it since Sunday. I have not been able to watch it because of the problems I've been having with my computer, and I want to put that up. That's going to be a full view for Patreon. You know, it's going to be an abbreviated view for YouTube. Like, I would have loved to have had that done. I wanted that to be out Tuesday. So far behind on a lot of things that I'll be able to catch up on tomorrow, assuming the setup goes well and everything. And I'm also excited about, you know, the specifications on this computer. The more I'll be able to do with it, and the better everything should, you know, everything should look so much better with that computer. So I can't wait to bring that to you guys. It's kind of like a Movies and Beyond upgrade. Hopefully, you know, like we'll see. But definitely I'll be able to stream and not have these issues that I'm having right now. Let's see. Jerry Wilson has gifted a membership. Dude, thank you so much, man. Like, you are the man, dude. That means the world to me, dude. Bringing so many members into Movies and Beyond, the people that sign up and the people that are gifted. You know, hopefully I do enough to keep the ones that are gifted, you know, on board. So next week we are members and Patreon members. Both members will get the link to this members only chat, right? Or this members only stream where we are going to follow that family that we saw last week. And I can't wait to get on there. And not only, if I didn't make this clear the other day when I talked about it, I definitely want to talk about this. I'm very excited about that stream because not only will you be invited to the stream, you know, because it'll be members and Patreon only that will be watching. So you are also welcome to join the panel as well. And if you don't know what that means, you're welcome to be on screen with me if you choose. Now, you don't have to, but the link will be sent out if you want to jump on stream, hang out with me on the stream while we watch this stuff. I can have up to 10 people on it, I believe. I don't know if I've ever maxed it out. I've had, I think 7 is the most I've had, but StreamYard swears up and down I can have 10. So feel free, you know, join me on the panel, hang out, look me in the eye face to face, and we could talk about the scary shit that we'll be watching that night. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's my first stream where I'm actually inviting, you know, the members on, you know, not like I've had members before, but, you know, other than, you know, other content creators. I'm definitely looking forward to this. You guys, this is going to be a blast. Whether you choose to be on the screen or not, we are going to have a great time with that. And the way that looks, it's I don't know. You guys know I freak out over this stuff, so I definitely think we're gonna have a blast with that for sure. I definitely have to see. So here's the thing. Like I run this stuff through StreamYard, and StreamYard is a program that isn't associated with YouTube, but it links to YouTube. So I can see the chat on here, but things like gifted memberships, like I actually have to log on to my own stream and kind of like watch my own stream to see who was gifted. So let me look to see who got the gifts of the streams here. Now I gotta find myself on YouTube. See here. Ah, God, I hate watching myself. Let's see who got the gifted memberships. Looks like Creepin 666 is now a Movies and Beyond member. Um, May Ann was gifted a membership. Lost Legends TV was gifted a membership. My Chunky Jordy was gifted a membership. Good God, Jerry. Look at you, man. That's amazing, bro. That is so freaking amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of that screen because I don't know. I'm just one of those people that don't like watching myself. I don't like the way I sound. It's weird. You ever do that? Like hear your own voice on something? You're just like, oh. Jerry is saying, Michael, do you think that it's the paranormal messing with your computer? Well, Jerry, if it is, you better leave this new one alone because like that was an ordeal. Like that was an ordeal today to do all that. Like I had a lot of stuff to do today. And that definitely was an ordeal. So hopefully I leave this one alone if so. Val not making me feel much better about that. Thank you so much. You guys know how I am with it. Let's see. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, dude. We're all looking out for each other in this community. You know, anybody, we all look out for each other. Michelle saying, if your computer dies and we don't get to finish the video, then it's unforgivable. Well, you know, we may have to have a part two then, right? Well, we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. Russell is saying, did you do all of your updates, Michael? On this computer, yes. This computer stays up to date. The new one, it's still sealed in the box. So I get the joy of opening that up when this is over. So yes, my updates are updated. I mean, the computer's it's almost 8 years old. You know, for a computer life, you know, I think that it did its job. I may, you know, bury it and give it a salute. Like, look, you lasted 8 years. And I mean, I pushed that computer hard because even before I had a channel, like I played games, like pushing to the limit, man. Like I played a lot of games and a lot of games that were really taxing on this computer, like graphically and size and everything. Like I played some monsters on here and this computer it did all of it. So yeah, man, like hopefully um this one makes the stream and we can get moving with the new one and it's good to go. Let's see. JTG Studios, what are the thoughts on the new Strangers trailer? Well, let me tell you something, bro. I haven't watched it yet because that's another thing that I want to do. Like it was another video I had planned to make today. So hopefully I can get some of that done. I'll definitely be able to let you know by the Sunday show what I thought about it. Because once I get everything set up, that is on the list of things for me to watch and to put out for you guys. Because I am a huge Strangers fan. So definitely looking forward to it. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get any freaking spoilers. Katie from Popping the Popcorn is here and she's saying hi to everyone. And she's also saying this, and this is the most important thing about Katie being here. Katie hasn't been feeling well, and she said, I am feeling better. So, Katie, welcome. Always glad to have you here. Love having you here. And I'm so glad that you're feeling better. That's awesome. Let's see. think that I may have gotten. I think I got everybody. All right. Think that I got everybody here. Hopefully, I did. If I didn't, I will definitely get you if you are talking in the chat here as we're going. But I definitely want to get this video started because I don't know how long we're gonna make it. To be honest, no, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be awesome. We're gonna make the whole show, and it'll be great. Actually, 15 minutes after uh 15 minutes after the stream with Eric on Tuesday. We were mid conversation. My stuff just died. We were I don't even remember what we were. I think we were talking about computers actually. And it just died on him. I sent a message on Instagram like, yeah, it died. It died out. So it happened. Lost Legends TV saying, yo, I just got the email notification about the gift of membership and race to the stream. The cooking food can wait. Let it go up in flames. Who cares? Because I'm a motherfucking Movies and Beyond member. Thanks, Jerry. What's up, guys? I hope y'all are doing well, man. And Jerry, dude, you are the man, bro. Like seriously, thank you so much. You've helped me so much, get started and everything, and you've been a great support. All you guys have been great supporters and Movies and Beyond, and you guys are freaking awesome. And Lost Legends, guys, it's always great to have you guys here, man. Always great to have you guys here. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get this one started here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, what now? Thought I almost lost you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I am not even gonna lie. Computer started making sounds, but it's fine. It's fine, right? Okay, so this one right here is top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. This is from 3 years ago. So I think we did 2 years ago, last week, a year ago, the week prior to that, or the week before that. So we're at the 3-year point. And I will definitely go through the ones that we've already seen so I could pull out some new ones for future shows. So this is about an hour long. We'll get through as much of it as we can, and let's do this. Here we go. Let me know sound. You guys know the deal.
Turn off the lights and go full screen because it's the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year. Get out. YouTube user Veronica Shannon says that she has been experiencing a terrifying haunting in her apartment. After hearing and seeing strange things around her home, she installed multiple security cameras. Things start out simply enough. Her cameras pick up some strange light anomalies and a few odd sounds.
A lot of people say like that could be an orb and stuff like that. I feel like dust. Like I always dismiss orbs as dust. Always. Whether that's the right thing to do or not, I don't know. I'm not educated enough with paranormal stuff to do any better.
But then, seemingly after Veronica starts paying more attention to the bizarre incidents and telling friends about them, things get a bit more intense. Her 2 young sons start waking up terrified and screaming every night at around 3 a.m. And things get even weirder.
What? No, come on. No way.
Twice they catch some odd apparition that seems to appear near the door whenever someone arrives or leaves the apartment. It's almost as if the spirit just doesn't want someone new there. One night, Shane, Veronica, and another friend decide to conduct their own informal sort of seance.
Why would
doesn't go well.
Look, hold on a second.
Do you need help? Are you stuck?
We possibly have ghosts in our house. Let's do a seance. No, let's move. Let's get our stuff and let's just go. Like, I don't want to sit there and... I'm sorry. Anyway.
Here.
Move the camera if you need help.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Are you in the boys' room?
Shut up. Somebody.
If something bad happens.
Scared to walk in the dark in the first place.
It's following it all.
I'm not even moving it.
You finally moved.
This door's stuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
As Shane asks if the ghost is now in the boys' room, the children immediately start crying their eyes out. But then, when they rush to the door, something is preventing them from opening it. They have to break down the door to get inside to the crying boys. You can check out more of Veronica's story and videos over on her YouTube channel, Veronica Shannon. Catalina. So everyone...
All I'm going to say about that one is there was a lot of stuff, right? So there was full-blown apparitions. You know, you can count the orbs. I'm always, like I said, a lot of times I feel like, you know, orbs can be dust and stuff like that. And you get the camera moving, you know, technically somebody could be moving that. And, you know, it's not like I'm trying to say that everything is fake, but I just feel like there was an awful lot going on here. And if it was like proven that this was, you know, solidified, like the apparition alone, I feel like would be on every ghost show of all time. So I don't know with this one. It's kind of tough, but I don't know. I'll let you guys make up your mind on what you think. Let's go.
Everyone has heard of the Bloody Mary party game and the Charlie Charlie challenge. This next video features an odd supernatural game that I've never heard of before. Two girls are gathered in front of a creepy doll.
Why?
Each time they recite a line, they light a candle at the doll.
Look, the mirror's enough. But yeah, you want to do this in front of a crazy doll? Like, you're hitting like all the things that scare the crap out of Michael and make me want to look around my apartment. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Feet. And it didn't go well.
Oh, cool. It didn't go well. Big shocker there.
Una mamá te verá, dice que da miedo. Nada, esa macana. Apura, mira, ya estoy grabando. Mi abuelita dice, harto miedo le tienen, apagar la luz.
Grandma's scared of the doll. Like, look, that right there should tell you Grandma's not digging the doll. And you're gonna light candles around it too? I don't know what that means, but like, it looks good.
Catalina, vuelve a la vida. Lo que el diablo te da, el diablo te quita.
Just a sound coming through on my computer.
Catalina, vuelve a la vida.
My new
Lo que el
computer's
diablo
not
te
gonna
da,
work.
el
It's
diablo
over
te
for me.
quita.
Like, seriously.
En nombre del demonio, manifiéstate hoy, aquí y en este
What words
día.
they're saying? What?
En nombre del demonio, manifiéstate hoy, aquí y en este día. ¿Ves?
Now, this video was sent in by a viewer who says she found it on a random Spanish language website. I searched for the source or even a mention of this Catalina ritual that the girls are doing, but nothing showed up. So I leave it to you to decide. Is this a haunted doll caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Look, whether that was a hoax or not, you don't say that's like just the words they were saying with the candle. Nothing good can come out of that, right? No, there's zero good that can be like, oh, that was fantastic because we did. No, Come on, guys. Like,
truth and consequences.
truth and consequences.
This next clip was sent in by Nukes Top 5 viewer Sarah Baranski. Now, this video is shrouded in a bit of mystery in that I just can't seem to find the original video. And Sarah, who submitted the video, says that she's also searched all over for the original clip with no luck. So, the story goes that apparently the woman in the video was working the overnight cleaning shift in an old empty house. She claimed that she regularly experienced absolutely terrifying paranormal encounters during her nightly shift. But no one believed her. So, one night after being challenged by her friends, she went to the house, left off all the lights, and live streamed the whole thing to her friends on Snapchat.
Right, I'm going to go open this door now. And you see some shadows, but that is me putting my phone in my other arm. Right. Oh! What? God. Sounds like there's something in that bedroom. Sometimes it opens the door for you. Emma, if you're in there, can you open my door, please? That's the attic. That I'm up to the top of the stairs. Come on, Kelly, you've been in here 1,000 times. Come on. I'm going to go into Philip's bedroom now. Now I want to go back down now. I want to go back down now, seriously, in a dead twatting move. Hello? I'm sorry for camera checking, but it's big mistake, this doing this cleaning at night. Stupid mistake. Right, I'm coming back to the stairs. I don't. Hell. Oh God!
I don't know. I'm having a hard time buying this one, you guys.
But there you go. Come on, I'm going to man up now. Well, not man up because I'm a woman. I'm going to woman up now. Come on. Can anybody hear what I can hear? Can you hear it, Chris? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hold on. Let me go. All right, just leave me alone for 5 till I get downstairs, please. Just leave me alone. Somebody's just said something to me. Who's on? Oh, I'm going to shit myself.
Sounded.
What? Right. I'm coming out. I'm coming out, wherever you are. This isn't funny no more. This is not funny.
Then why are you staying up there?
Off. Right, I've just shut door. I've just shut door. Bed. I'm going to sit on the bed. I daren't move. Oh! Oh! I want to go down. What the was that? Eileen, I hope you're hearing this and that. Anne-Marie, I hope you're all watching this and that swearing. I can hear tapping in that cupboard. I don't know where. Oh, I don't know where to go. I'm right. I'm going to go on to landing. Oh. What the hell? All right, I think I've had enough. I want to go down. I want to go. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to watch because I'm going to kick the f***ing teddy back. Water's running in bathroom.
Now, everything that's taking place in the video is bizarre enough, but what happens next is downright chilling.
Okay,
That's it. That's it.
I feel like all of this can be done.
I'm just going to ask a little girl that's in the little bedroom. Emma, I'm sorry for shouting, sweet. Will you open the door for me, please? I have just seen something. Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't take no more. I am off frigging down. The things I do for you lot.
The woman calls out to a little girl ghost named Emma that allegedly haunts one of the rooms. No response. But there's a bang from a different bedroom, and when she turns, this. It looks like some pale figure that actually reflects the light is now standing at the doorway, but it quickly ducks back inside the room. And with this, the woman has had enough. She ends her live stream and just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did this late night cleaner catch proof of her ghostly encounter on her Snapchat live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a good...
So that is tough, right? Because a lot of those things, I would say 90% of those things could all be done.
History of strange occurrence.
Let me back that up just a little bit. A lot of that stuff could be done, you know, like the throwing of the teddy bear, the toilet paper was laid out, the doors opening with, you know, no one checking on the other side of them. So, I mean, just the skeptic in me for that. Yes, it had creepy music. It had a creepy vibe that, you know, she seemed scared. But I just don't feel right saying, wow, that was totally real when a lot of those things, you know, that happened weren't like investigated right away. Like they did say she was live streaming, so that is a positive to say, you know, that would be harder to do because what if somebody's like hand showed up or something if you were trying to fake that. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me to say. Yeah, that really, you know, I feel like that really could have happened, or if it was staged. So I don't know. You guys decide on that one. And here we go for the next one.
Ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukes.5@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you catch something, send it to them.
TikTok.
We'll put it on this show too.
TikTok user Sabrina C. Coven claims that her apartment has a history of strange occurrences. Doors open and close on their own, and drawers slide open when no one is around. Then one night, Sabrina captures something absolutely shocking on her CCTV camera. At 5:41 in the morning, Sabrina's cat is quietly walking through the living room when this happens.
What the hell? You see that? I mean, I've seen cats jump and do some crazy shit, but like...
It almost looks as if Sabrina's cat is thrown into the air and then dragged into the dining room. The cat violently hisses as though it's being attacked, and the other pets become very disturbed as well. Then a chair seems to move from under the table
moved by itself.
all on its own. Sabrina is woken up by the commotion and checks to see what happened. Luckily, all of her pets are unharmed, but when Sabrina looks at the CCTV footage, she is baffled. Sabrina says that it would have been absolutely impossible for this particular cat to leap into the air like that. Because you see, this cat is actually missing one of its legs.
Oh my God.
What do you think could have happened to Sabrina's cat? Let me know down in the comments.
See, stuff like that one right there. Like that, like compared to the one we just saw. You know, that one, like, explain that to me. Yes, I used to have a cat, and he used to flip around, not, you know, to that extent, but, you know, cats are weird. They jump around like that. That's a three-legged cat, and that slammed into something, slid across the floor. The chair went out by itself into a wall. So it's not like, someone was able to pull it in that direction, from a distance, because it went directly into the, yeah, I don't like that one. That one, wow. Wow, wow, wow. James is saying, holy shit, a cat was being threatened. Yeah, dude, like it was literally being thrown around the room like that. Like that is nuts. Like that is absolutely nuts. JTG Studios is saying, I've seen this clip before. Definitely. Yeah, man. Like that made me feel uneasy. Like literally that made me feel uneasy. I know, Val. Wow. Russell saying that's messed up with cats. Yeah, dude. Like seriously. And you wonder about, like, they say that cats can see, like, they say that, like, I don't want to get into the history of cats, but they say cats, can see, like, paranormal type stuff and everything. And it's like you almost wonder, because there were other cats in there, why it went for that one, and that was a 3-legged cat. It's almost like, yeah, that's sad, man. That's sad. Michelle is saying, this is why I have cameras throughout the house. What the hell happened to that cat and the other? Yeah. That's messed up. That is messed up. Val, I agree with you. Like I have that uneasy feeling after seeing that. Like that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Me too, James. Me too, buddy. All right, number 16. And I will just say this. I'm happy that the computer is still working and I'm still here. Here we go. Number 16.
Catch 'em all on camera. Zach from the YouTube channel Catch 'em All Fishing has a channel dedicated to fishing and catching reptiles. Nothing creepy or nothing paranormal whatsoever, at least until this recent video. In the video, Zach is exploring an undisclosed location that he calls, quote, an abandoned underground city. He says that he is trying to find and capture a python, as the large snakes are drawn to warm, wet places like this. As he enters the dark building, he immediately feels like he's not alone.
So before I get too deep in here, I just want to let you all know I'm looking for snakes right now, for pythons. And honestly, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. It's really creepy in here, and it's really big. Hello?
I only says demons on the wall with an upside down cross.
Underground building, Zach is a little jumpy, and it turns out he has reason to be.
Dude. What?
Zach hears strange moans coming from somewhere down the winding underground hallways. He decides to hide, thinking there might be someone else in there with him. Someone up to no good.
Wish me luck, guys. I gotta shut off my light. I don't know what's going on. The voices stopped. The voices stopped, guys. What the?
Eventually, the voices stop, and Zach decides to make a break for it, leaving the underground tunnel system behind. But later, when Zach reviews his footage, he realizes that he caught something absolutely terrifying in one of his camera shots.
What?
It's leaking outside from somewhere. What?
Hello?
The bizarre figure of a pale man seems to be staring at Zach from the darkness. Zach claims that he didn't even see the figure until he reviewed his footage later. However, he says that throughout his entire exploration, he felt like someone was following behind him. So, is this strange pale figure a ghost caught on camera? Or was there just some creepy person stalking Zach throughout the tunnels? You decide. You can watch.
Either way, that's creepy. That's creepy. Like, you look at his videos here. You know, this is all fishing stuff. All of this
Zach's
stuff.
full video on his YouTube channel, Catch 'em All Fishing. Burn.
Those are the ones, like, you see their pages, and it has nothing to do with ghosts. You know, like, that's obviously not why they're trying to pull people to the channel. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with that. This guy's fishing. He's looking for snakes. You know, like, let's say that were to happen, and let's say two possibilities here. Either someone was watching him wearing some really weird clothes. Well, three, if you were saying that it was a setup, right? Or, you know, that really happened. Like, dude, there's so many. Either somebody, you know, they set it up, or somebody was watching him, which is creepy in itself, or that was a freaking ghost. And I mean, that's nuts. Like, literally, that's nuts. All right, let's move on. Hey, what's up, Jacob? What is up? It is your birthday. Happy birthday, my man. I hope that you are having a great birthday, brother. I hope you are having a great birthday. Number 15. Here we go.
After reading. This next video was recorded by a Jordanian ghost hunter that I've never featured before, named Mahmoud. In the clip, he's investigating an abandoned building that is said to be home to a powerful curse. As Mahmoud explores, he begins to find old crumpled pieces of paper inside the cupboards, but he pays them no mind. However, it seems almost as if someone or something is watching him as he explores the house's cabinets. And when he checks his footage later, he finds that there might have been yet another paper on a higher cabinet shelf that he couldn't reach. And this one almost seems to move on its own.
It could be a mouse, right?
This is where things become truly bizarre. Mahmoud finds a bright red paper inside one cabinet and decides to see what it is.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والله ما بضل ولا دقيقة من دخلت.
As he lays down the paper to examine it, the very floor beneath him seems to burst into flame.
What?
He makes a quick run for it. Later, when Mahmoud examines the strange paper that he found inside the house, he finds a series of strange symbols in an odd, indecipherable language. So did Mahmoud find an actual curse scribbled on pieces of paper spread throughout the house? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out Mahmoud's full video and his other ghost explorations over on his YouTube channel. A Cry from Beyond.
Yeah, I mean, that one's tough too. Like, that seems very I'll let you guys decide on that one. I don't know. I have a hard time buying that one, to be 100% honest and transparent. I don't know.
Back in the 1960s, the sad story of teenager Sylvia Likens was perhaps one of the most tragic events ever to occur in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh.
Now, I won't go into the grisly details of the case, but suffice to say, Sylvia Likens met a horrible fate, sometimes imprisoned in her own home's basement. Sylvia finally lost her life, and the house remains abandoned. In this video, YouTuber Carlos Coy 135 and a friend are investigating the Indianapolis home where Sylvia met her tragic fate. Even though the pair don't notice it, things get a bit bizarre almost immediately. The house is empty, but this.
This is freaky as hell. I know.
Did you see it?
No.
When the video is slowed down, you can see that it looks like the curtains on the far left window are pushed back, as if someone is taking a look outside. But the house is supposed to be empty.
Yeah, but
as they walk around the outside of the home, right? Their camera catches another strange anomaly.
What was the basement like? Right?
Viewers say that it looks almost as if some misty white shape is peeking from the window and then rapidly ducks back inside. But this is when things get truly bizarre. The guys check out the basement where Sylvia Likens was imprisoned for much of her time in the house.
This is the basement where the little girl was tortured. Dude, come here. This is freaky. As you can see, this is what the basement looks like. That's oh hell no, this picture is serious too. Dude, I ain't fucking. I'm not fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You gotta fucking. I swear to God.
As they walk away from the basement window, well, just listen closely and see what you hear.
I ain't fucking. I'm not fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You gotta fucking.
Now, some claim that they can actually hear screams for help coming from the basement. Here's the clip again with subtitles revealing what many viewers say they hear.
I'm not fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You gotta fucking.
So I tried to boost the audio by isolating certain frequencies, but since all speakers and headphones reproduce sound so differently, this may sound better or possibly worse, according to your speakers.
I'm fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You gotta fucking.
So, does Sylvia Likens' ghost haunt this home? Or are viewers seeing and even hearing things that just aren't there? You decide.
You know, the thing that's tough about that, you know, with what they're showing is they didn't go into the house, right? So what's looking out at them? You know, there could be people in that house. Not saying that they're supposed to be in that house, but it could be. And then you think about, you know, things that go on that I don't really, you know, like to mention on YouTube that, you know, let's say that was a scream for help. What if somebody in there needs help, you know, and they just didn't hear it? So, you know, from a paranormal standpoint, this is, you know, tough to say yes or no because they weren't able to go inside the house, but definitely a creepy vibe. Definitely creepy vibe. Michelle saying, I know that story well. I'm from Indiana. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know anything about that story. So maybe it's something I'll definitely have to look into. Russell saying I didn't see anything. Yeah, I saw the curtain go back at the top, and you know, it the little thing in front of the window, but it wasn't really clear on what it could have been. You know, like I said, you know, somebody could be in that house. Yeah, Val, they really didn't go into detail on, you know, the stream, what happened. They just kind of you know, were like something bad happened there. You know, they didn't really go into exactly what it was. But James is saying it could have been a cat making it. Yeah, I mean, it could have been. You know, so that's the bad thing when you hear the voices like that, and then they put the words of what it is, you know, on the screen, because at that point you're not listening to it for yourself. You're actually, it's in your head that's what you're hearing, and it's you've already got it's like, you ever see those things like on Instagram or well, Instagram, you know, I've seen them on there, and like you can hear like two different things from the same sound. It's because of the way that your brain is. And then, you know, with them putting the words up of what they think it is, your brain's already going to hear that. You know, you're already, your mind is already pretty much made up that you're hearing what you're reading there. So it's kind of tough. I don't really like when they do that. I'd kind of rather listen to the audio for myself and not have that wording there, you know, in my head that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's crazy. Yes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that is horrible. That is freaking horrible. And Russell say, or a squat. Yeah. I mean, it could be. It definitely could be, for sure. All right, number 13.
The Watcher in the Window. Hurst Castle in Hampshire, England was established in the early 1500s, and over its grim 500-year history, it served as a formidable English military fort. It was also sometimes used as a prison to hold convicts sentenced to death. So it goes without saying that the castle has seen some dark and bloody times. Many visitors claim to have seen ghosts and shadows in its haunted hallways, including the spirit of a long-dead monk. Paranormal investigator Tony Ferguson has explored the haunted Hurst Castle many times, and on each visit, he seems to capture something more and more terrifying. On this particular visit, Tony brings along fellow investigator Paul Sissel. The two men split up to explore the castle all alone. But for Paul Sissel, it didn't go well.
You know, I will say this before they get into it. They just said, you know, it didn't go well. The fact that people bring dogs with them on paranormal investigations, I love it. You know, like if I was doing that, I would love to have a dog with me, because that's going to, I don't know, it's kind of like a sense of protection for me. Not only protection, but, you know, he's going to know stuff before you are. You know what I mean? Like that's like the one we watched with the tunnel. I think it was last week. It was either last week or the week before. And that guy was in there and that dog didn't react to it at all. That's what made me so skeptical about that one. And I felt like the dog was familiar with that person because it didn't look like an apparition to me. It looked like a guy standing there, which if it wasn't set up, that's creepy as hell. But I do love the idea of having a dog, you know, with you while you're doing the paranormal stuff. All right, let's see what went bad for him. Was he just standing there? He's creeping me out, let alone the castle. Jesus. What?
Paul says that he felt as if he were out of control, possessed by the spirit of some angry entity from the castle. As Tony and Paul continue exploring, they say that they feel a strange and very powerful energy in one particular room. A small castle alcove with one creepy little window that seems to open to nothing. On his next visit, Tony comes alone, determined to investigate this tiny little room and see if he catches any paranormal activity. He sets up a camera to record and ends up capturing something horrific. When Tony reviews his footage later, he is shocked to see a small dark figure with glowing eyes standing at the window in the small Hurst Castle room. Now, you might think that this could simply be a person standing outside the window, but it turns out that that would be impossible. You see, behind this window there is only a small gap and then concrete. The area behind this window was completely closed off with bricks and cement long ago.
Okay, that's crazy.
So then the question is, who or what is this? You decide. Haunted Holiday.
So assuming that was, you know, bricked off like they said it was, like, yeah, I have zero explanation for that. As for the guy walking up to the cam like that, yeah, he had a look on his face to where even I was like, man, that dude looks creepy. But I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. Like him walking up and slapping the camera, I kind of felt like that was yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not. Now, the thing in the window, I really don't have, you know, any explanation for if it's blocked off the way that they say it's blocked off. So I don't know. Let's move on to number 12. You guys decide about that last one.
Now, this next clip is just completely random and bizarre. It's not from some old creepy haunted house or any place that would even seem remotely spooky. This video was actually recorded by a Nukes Top 5 viewer at a random Holiday Inn hotel room in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then, everything just goes wrong. In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
Why do they have a camera right there?
The little girl in the recording told her family, and they found this when they checked the camera. So is this a haunted Holiday Inn? Is it a hoax? And if it is a hoax, why does this little girl's startled reaction seem 100% real? Let me know what you think. Behind closed doors.
I do feel like her reaction was authentic, but at the same time, it's like, why? Like, I don't understand why you would have a camera right there, or what was going on with that. I don't know. That's a tough one too. Definitely a tough one. Behind closed doors.
Over on the popular Pakistani ghost hunting channel Wo Kia Ta, the team investigates a farmhouse that is allegedly haunted by a spirit or demon. While investigating, they begin to hear an odd sound coming from inside one of the empty rooms.
अंदर से आवाजें बड़ी अजीब सी आ रही हैं, जैसे कोई बच्चे हैं अंदर. क्या है ये? आवाज आई है? हाँ. लोग हो गए. मैंने से लोग की हो. इस रूम से तो नहीं ना अभी तक कुछ हुआ. पता नहीं इस रूम में क्या आवाज आ रही है. ये रूम नहीं है. इसको देखें तो शरीर में गोली खड़ी है. उसको अंदर के हालात देखे यार. ये है क्या बाथरूम? हालात चेक करें अंदर के यार. इधर कॉर्नर में है कुछ. क्या कॉर्नर में कुछ बैठा हुआ है यार. हाँ. शायद मेरे मोबाइल पे रिकॉर्ड हुआ है.
One of the explorers claims he saw something lurking in the corner of the room. When they check his phone footage, this.
What?
Gathering their courage, they head into the room to investigate.
भी नहीं है यार, इस जगह बैठी हुई थी. इसी जगह वहां से बिल्कुल इस जगह पे. छोटा सा था उसका कद यार, ऐसे ऐसे नीचे बैठी हो ना.
Right, Russell Grudge return.
Something seems to try to lock them inside the room. And then things really get weird.
यार उस कॉर्नर में वहां से जो जगह वही चौधरी आप कह रहे थे कि मैं कह रहा हूँ दरवाजा यार ये जैसे पहले सब नीचे करके देख रहे थे ना हड्डी पे लगी है
So why are you guys staying in the room?
Something violently shoves open the door, slamming right into the investigator's arm. Later, when they watch their footage of the incident back, they find something that chills them. So did the Wokiata team catch a real ghost or demon on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch Wokiata's full investigation of the haunted farmhouse over on their channel. Come hell.
Hey, I really don't have a whole lot to say about that one. Like, where do you begin? You know, looking in the corner. You know, you've got the kid from The Grudge sitting in the corner. It's like, well, you know, that's probably a sign. If that's not, you know, fake, then I'm probably not going in there. I'm just not. I'm sorry. There's one way in, one way out. You know, and no, it's not happening whatsoever. Now, granted, they are investigators, so they want to investigate. That's what they do. You basically caught two apparitions on one room investigation. If it's true, you know, like it's so hard nowadays because you know the video editing abilities and stuff like that to see what they're seeing. Like I don't know. I'll leave this one up to you guys as well. This one I'm. I really don't know about this one. Number 10, come hell or high water.
Or high water. The popular YouTuber TechRax has been testing the durability of technology for years, especially the Samsung Galaxy series and the Apple iPhone. On his channel, you can watch these phones get destroyed in pretty much every way imaginable. He drops them from extreme heights, he crushes them with cars, shocks them with tasers, pounds them with hammers, there's hot knives, gas torches, and even a lawnmower. You name it, and TechRax has probably thrown an iPhone at it. However, when testing the durability of his brand new iPhone 11 Pro, things take an unexpected turn. He travels 7 hours to an isolated spot in the Nevada desert. He plans to drop the iPhone 11 into a 50-foot deep hot spring named Diana's Punch Bowl. For unknown reasons, this hot spring is also known by the name the Devil's Cauldron.
And we made it to the location, guys. I apologize in advance if it's super windy. We're basically in the middle of this desert. I want to show you guys the rig of what exactly is going to go on first before I even show you the hole. Now I want to show you guys the actual hole. So as I'm walking close, just a couple steps here. Pretty crazy, guys. You can see there's steam coming straight out of this water. It's supposed to be about 140 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, so you will burn yourself if you try like taking a dip in here, but it's super sick, literally in the middle of nowhere.
Now, the first time TechRax drops his recording iPhone into the extremely hot water, the phone comes out fine and the footage shows nothing particularly strange. But the second time he drops his phone into the Devil's Cauldron, things get a little weird. When he reviews the footage later, he's shocked by what he finds.
What?
TechRax says he has no idea what could have caused this strange underwater screaming, especially since his first recording didn't pick up any odd sounds at all. So, just what do you think this strange sound from the Devil's Cauldron could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this full video as well as TechRax's examination of the footage over on his YouTube channel.
So, you know, I'm no expert of like underwater sounds and, you know, things like that. Did it sound like Scream to me? Yes. Is it something that, could have been overlaid, maybe. I don't really know. It's kind of tough. Like I said, with technology and stuff, you can almost make you can make a lot of things look freaking creepy. Lost Legends TV is saying it's probably where they put Jimmy Hop. I wouldn't doubt it, man. He's probably at the bottom of it, along with probably a few other people. James is saying, why would you destroy those phones? Give them away. Somebody could use them. Yeah, I mean, I guess testing durability and stuff like that. I guess that would go into. I mean, I don't understand how running over it with a lawnmower and saying, "Yep, it destroyed it," really helps anybody because you're pretty much pretty sure if you ran over a phone with a lawnmower, it's pretty much gonna be pretty much destroyed. Russell saying this is a case for a murder and Scully for Mulder and Scully. Call the X-Files. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't like the sound that I was hearing, so yeah, I get it. Number 9.
Followed home.
Over
on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses. In this investigation of a woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil entity that has followed her for most of her life, the guys pick up a very strange EVP.
Who's here? Get busy.
You too?
Yep. Is there anything that would like to, is there anything that would like to, I'm going to ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that. Since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway. And then, one day, his dog begins to act very strange.
Who is it? Who is it?
Look at that dog's tail. That tail is down. That dog is not. That dog's scared.
Who is it? Who's down there? I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall. Who is it?
Did you see it?
I did. On the left there.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall. Who is it?
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was is now gone. You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes Paranormal Investigations over on their YouTube channel. First ghost hunt.
I'm not going to say that was legit, but that dog, like, I don't feel like you can fake an emotion in a dog. You know what I mean? That dog, it's one thing to get it, you can get a dog alert. You can, there's certain things you can do. I get that. But when it's looking for something, and that tail was the lowest I've ever seen a dog's tail. Like, it was just straight down. That dog was, it was scared. It was definitely scared. Launch Legends is saying, if things go south like at the end of the original Amityville, I'm going to get my dog and never. Yeah, like, seriously. No way. Val is saying the dog is definitely, the dog senses something. The dog is scared. 100%. I agree, James. I definitely do. But it did do that thing again at the beginning. Like, it doesn't let you hear it without showing you the words. And that's something that's kind of frustrating. Like, I want to hear that without that, the words of that being up on the screen. Like, it's already got my mind hearing, what it wants us to hear. That's tough. All right. Number 8, first ghost hunt, last ghost hunt.
Last ghost hunt. Reddit user Manda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. They had bought tickets as part of a ghost hunting tour group. Manda says they walked around, checked the EVP meters supplied by the tour company, but nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it at the time. Then, suddenly from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them. Manda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced. Now, I should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural.
Is anybody not going to mention what I'm seeing right here?
Just how hard and painful those falls look. I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something
I got something
came
else
down that hall. But as always, you decide. Deconstruction.
I want to say something about this last video, okay? Whether that happened or not, is nobody gonna mention what that guy just did? Like, seriously? Let me show it one more time.
He heard
Watch the guy.
running footsteps charging towards them.
The guy with the hat on. Watch what he does. What is he?
Manda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced. Now, I should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence.
And it's not about the fall either. It has nothing to do with paranormal. This guy gets behind this girl and hides behind her sweater. Literally, if you're with one of your friends, right? I don't know if they're a couple or nothing. He gets behind her and basically uses her to protect himself from whatever's coming. What kind of a friend is that? What kind of a friend is that? That's what I saw out of that. It's like, you know, the other guy, he falls into the room, but he basically uses her as a shield. Like, come on, man. Like, do better. Like, he even pulls her sweater up and is like hiding behind it. Like, what are you doing, man?
That's something
What,
came down
what
that
are you
hall.
doing?
But as always, you
Like,
decide.
seriously? You know, it's funny. We're watching a paranormal video and that's where my mind goes. Like, not the fact that something might be running down at them. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. But it's like, bro, like, really? You just did that? Like, you just basically push her. Like, I see it in my mind as pushing her into whatever's going on and taking off running. You know, like, come on, man. Like, do better, guy. Like, do better. I mean, I'm scared to death of that stuff, but I don't really feel like I just, that's exactly where my mind went. So
This next clip is from a Chinese ghost hunter named Xiao Long, who broadcasts his investigations live on
What
a
you got,
Chinese
Xiao
streaming
Long?
service. Xiao Long and his friend are exploring an abandoned building that is said to be haunted by the ghost of a construction worker who lost his life while working on the building. As they begin their investigation, creepy things start to happen immediately.
都能上楼吗？咋的了？我操！
刚才看着好像鸡巴干活的。
你滚他妈了个逼的！
真的。
搁哪呀？
让大家走过去了。
One of the explorers swears that he saw a worker dressed in construction clothes walk through the lobby downstairs.
Well, take a picture.
But his friend doesn't seem to believe him. He shrugs it off and they continue their investigation.
That's the thing. I know that there's more to this investigation, you know, like I do, but if you're going to be out there, like have a camera, bro. Like you could have taken a picture with your cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody's cell phone at this point has a camera on it. I would definitely, yeah, come on. Let's see. Peter Anthony is in the chat saying, "What's up? Laid over on the final leg of the trip home. Wanted to check in with my horror fan. What is up, my man, dude? I hope that everything's going well with the surgery and everything. I've been keeping tabs on Instagram, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope that everything went well with that and that you're getting better." Let's see what else we have before I continue this one. Peter said it's gonna be bad, but I'll live. Yeah, man. Like when you showed some of that stuff on Instagram, man, I was just like, oh god, like that's rough. Oh, I don't know if I could do that stuff, man. But definitely, hopefully, it's all for you you getting better, man, and your knee being better. So, oh yeah, dude, great to have you here, man.
进不了，别进。
我操你妈的！我操！
Shut up, Jerry.
操你妈！这上面全鸡巴那啥，正好我摆驴子呢。我操你妈！哎我咋来了？
Did you get it this time? He said there's somebody on the toilet. Could you imagine finding a ghost sitting on a toilet? Would you say, excuse me? Like, would you be like, oh, pardon me? Dude, that one looked used. Did you catch it?
你咋的了？
Poor bastard. He's just getting yelled. If he did see a ghost and he's getting yelled at by his friend. Oh my god.
Again, the same explorer claims to have seen someone, but again, his friend thinks he's just being hysterical. Now, before we go any further, I should point out that unlike the Saudi Arabian ghost hunters who pray to ward off evil spirits, the Chinese believe that cursing and acting angry will scare away evil ghosts and demons. And you'll see what I mean.
Run up there. I'd say run up there all confident. Like if I was there, I would run up there. I wouldn't. Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm running up there. I'm running the other way. Well, I might have ran the first time the guy said he saw something and I didn't even see it. I might be out of there.
你们过油，他们不敢去。
出来！
操他妈谁呀？
是这屋吗？
谁？出来！哎！我操！
Go in and kick that door.
我操你妈！
Kick that door.
你出来！我操你妈的！门后边是吧？出来！
That's what I'm saying. Behind the door. Kick that door. Look at all that dust in there. Jesus.
And yet again, one of the explorers sees what looks like a man in a red hard hat peering from behind the door.
Red hard hat? He looks like he has
This
red
time,
face.
he even manages to capture it on camera. But yet again, his friend doesn't believe him. That is, until everything suddenly takes a terrifying turn.
What?
我操你妈！我去你妈的！回来！操你妈的
His boy's like, I'm out. I'm sorry about you, man. I'm freaking done. I am freaking done. This boy is out. He fell down the stairs. Did he fall down the stairs? He still run. I told you not to run. He's like, I don't care. I am freaking out. I'm done.
As they make their escape, the building seems to be crashing down all around them. One of them falls right through an open hole in the floor. Luckily, they eventually manage to make it outside the building to safety. So, what do you think? Did they catch extreme footage of an angry construction worker ghost on their live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Look. Maybe they caught something, maybe they didn't. You know, tough to tell. Like I said, with some of these, with like apparitions and stuff like that. But the fact that dude was out, me and him were right here for a second. Like, I would have done the same thing. Like I said, I was super confident, like, kick that door, run in there. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either. I'd have been out with the other guy. I'd have probably convinced him to run before he did. Like, for sure. For sure. Clayton from Ages of Fear is dropping by to say what's up and smash that like button. What is up, my man? I hope you're having a good night at work, brother. If you haven't checked out Ages of Fear yet, go over and check out Ages of Fear. He's got some good stuff over there. Good content. Right now, he's going through the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm one video behind over there, but I'll definitely be checking that out late night tonight, early tomorrow. But yeah, check out Clayton's stuff. He's got a lot. He's got something for everybody over there when it comes to the horror realm. And he's usually live on Sundays in the afternoon. So check out Clayton's channel. What's up, my man? I hope you're doing well. Russell saying throw holy water at it. Throw something at it, man. Like do something. Like you got to do something. Let's see. James is saying if I was in there, all you would hear is pow, pow, pow. James like Frank. And then I started blasting. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. Val saying I tend to lean towards believing these ones from places like Japan, etc., because they're such spiritual cultures. And yeah, like that's yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. And Jerry's throwing Clayton's channel up there for Ages of Fear. Thanks for doing that, Jerry. I appreciate that, bud. All right, we are down to number 6, Frozen with Fear. And you know that they always have those like honorable mentions at the end. So I'm sure we'll get a couple of those too.
Frozen with Fear. Years ago, Tyler Rowe worked in a Kroger grocery store in Powell, Tennessee.
Kroger.
He claims that every morning at exactly 9:02 a.m., the staff witnessed this at the warehouse freezer door.
Freezers better not rest. Here it comes. Is there a light? Is there a light in here? And there's nothing in here. There's nothing, nobody, anything. It's just open.
Look.
Tyler says that it was every morning like clockwork. At 9:02 a.m., there was banging on the warehouse freezer, and then the door would swing open on its own. But there was no one inside.
Here it comes.
So 2 months ago, someone named Emily claimed in the video's comments that she currently worked at the same Kroger grocery store, and that the strange occurrence still happened, even though the store had recently replaced the freezer door. She says that the freezer door still slams open and closed, all on its own. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
So the crazy thing is I used to work for Kroger a while ago, and those doors are heavy. And not only are they heavy, but they latch. So the fact that that's happening, I don't see how. Like, I can't explain. Unless there's like a gust of air that comes through there at a certain time every day. But still, like the banging, like I don't understand how that heavy door would swing open like that. I got nothing for that one. Yeah, I got nothing for it. 100%. Russell saying call the Ghostbuster. Yeah, call somebody. I mean, shit, just don't call those last two guys because they're running out. I'm right there with them. Val is saying, oh, hell no. It's because it's a ghost, not the door. Air can't move those doors. Yeah, I mean, I'm reaching. You know, Michelle, I am definitely reaching. Those are heavy doors. Like I said, I used to work for the company, and those were pretty standard. And, you know, I worked on the manufacturing end. I didn't work in the stores, and those are heavy doors. They're not, you know, you can't put a fan there and blow that door open like that. Not a chance. Val said, and the door closed normally. You can't open them without pulling. That's true. It is 100% true. And that's why when you see it, when it opens up, it has that little circle handle to where if you do get stuck in there, you know, you could push that handle in and it opens the latch from the outside. So yeah, like I got nothing for that. I got nothing. Meanwhile, on TikTok, number 5. Oh man, I hit the back button. Hold on a second. Let me find out where we were here. There's Kroger. So I'm almost got us back there. My bad, guys.
The freezer door. She says that the freezer door still slams open and closed, all on its own. Meanwhile,
here we
on
go.
TikTok, Andy Sauces Kahamase is trying to record a video for TikTok when he spots something truly chilling.
What the hell is that? And how did it fit back there?
The face of a little girl seems to be peeking out at Andy from behind his wardrobe. However, when Andy checks the area, no one there.
Not
only is there no one in the space, but Andy demonstrates in a follow-up video how no one could have even been sitting in this narrow area to begin with.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
YouTuber.
Because that's right up against the wall.
Que en esta parte de aquí atrás, en esta parte, sí hay un espacio. Pero un espacio.
You got balls for putting your hand back there, dude. Like, seriously.
Y aquí, supuestamente fue donde apareció la cabeza. Lo malo que esta huevadita, este troperito aquí, es bien pesado.
So, what do you think? Is this the ghost of a little girl, or is it just a very good fake?
So, here's one thing. Like, yes, it could be fake, like maybe through editing, but here's the thing with that. You notice it's casting a shadow. Like, you can see the shadow of the hair, right? You can see it on the wall there. I'm sitting here pointing at it like you guys are sitting here with me. So yeah, like I'm not messing with that one. I'm not messing with that whatsoever. There's no room back there. And not only that, but it's casting a shadow on the wall. So, like, to do that with editing, like, I'm sure it can be done. But man, that's not I don't know. I don't know. If there was no shadow, I'd be like, okay, there's no shadow. But the mere fact that that is like a space of like that big between the wall and the back of the dresser, that has me thinking too. Like how everybody has shoulders. You know what I mean? Like even if you had a super narrow head, like we've established that there's no way that anyone could fit back there. Like they just can't. It's science. You know, it's math. Like size. Like it's not happening. The only thing I could think of is it possibly being, you know, put in there through like After Effects or something like that. But man, that is definitely creepy. James is saying, what in the hell was that? Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Russell's saying, it's the Grudge. Get out now. Val saying, oh, no. Moving and burning that place to the ground. Yeah. Michelle, yes, I agree. Like, I would be losing my mind, especially if I had it on video, right? Because there's always that thing in your head. Like, did I really see it? Did I not see it? It's like, you know, who knows? Who knows?
Let me know down in the comments. The Watcher in the Window. Over on the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Haunted Side, lead investigator Patrick and his cameraman Jason are investigating the supposedly very haunted Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada. According to local legend, many people...
They flat out said this is a demon house. Like the Clearwater Demon House. Like it already has a name for being the demon house. Like, oh, you ain't gonna catch me there.
Lost their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to occult activity for years. As Patrick and Jason investigate,
hey, Patrick, want to go to the demon house? Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. No, I don't.
Oh, I got dizzy there for a second.
Central.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Oh. Who's in here?
Ambition.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Applet.
As Patrick says, who's in here? Without even noticing, he picks up a small voice, almost like a child, whispering, me.
Who's in here? What the What the Footsteps right above us.
The guys hear bizarre noises from upstairs and head up to investigate. As they are checking out the upper floor, some truly creepy things are happening on the floor below.
If you walk closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh, yeah. Did you see that?
After reviewing the footage, we could find no explainable reason that bike should have fallen over, so we decide to regroup and head back upstairs.
Upstairs EVP session. Is there somebody up here with me? Whoa! Dude!
Is that you?
No.
What the
But throughout the whole investigation, there's something even more chilling going on. Something that the guys don't even realize.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was
Did we
that?
see this one already?
What?
Patrick catches an unexplained shadow figure looming in a doorway. As
Maybe
if
I did this
staring
one
out
for
at
real
them.
or fake on
Even
Patreon.
more bizarre, they have a
I feel like
second
I've seen
camera
this one
filming
already.
inside, and as you can see, there's no one there.
Feel good. What was that?
What?
I don't think that was a shadow. It was on the other side of that.
Jerry, if you're still here, buddy, did we do this one on real or fake? This one seems familiar.
But it gets even creepier. They don't realize it, but this strange dark figure seems to be watching over them throughout their investigation.
I'm going to move the volume down like a smidgen. Just tell me when it's not feeding back like that. Smidgen, just tell me when it's not feeding back like that.
What's especially creepy about this figure is it appears there and then a second later disappears from that window.
To watch the Haunted Side's full 2-part investigation of the Cleanwater Demon House, as well as their other weekly paranormal investigations, check out their YouTube channel. It follows. Nukes top 5 viewer in.
Yeah, so that one did look very familiar to me. I think we covered that one. If you're a Patreon member, you can definitely see the reaction to that one. It was on a segment called Real or Fake that is a Patreon exclusive. And it's definitely a harder one to debunk. Like, you look at the things like the bicycle falling over, and yes, that's not likely that it would fall over by itself unless it was assisted. But when you start to get into the shadows and stuff and the way that they were, it was definitely tough to try to debunk that for sure. Right.
MK1 worked overnight security at a brewery. He says that one of his coworkers always claimed to experience spooky occurrences around the factory, but MK1 never believed him. Until this night. On this particular night, his friend says that he felt that something was watching him, maybe even following him around the brewery as he went on his nightly rounds.
Oh, that's so mad.
You can see that the guy checks behind him several times, almost as if he expects to see something there. But as he turns to walk away, that is when some odd misty shape can be seen following behind.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, after this video, MK1 never doubted his friend again. And also needless to say, they were both chilled to the core by this strange video apparition.
That is creepy.
Even creepier, MK1 says that soon after seeing this video with his own eyes, even he began to experience bizarre occurrences around the factory. The John Lowe murder house.
That was creepy. A murder
In
house.
2014, 82-year-old dog breeder John Lowe's mind just seemed to snap one night. In a fit of rage, he tragically ended the lives of his 66-year-old girlfriend Christine Lee and her daughter Lucy at his family home in Surrey, England.
Jesus.
Lucy was somehow able to call the authorities moments before she lost her life, and John Lowe was arrested for his crimes shortly thereafter. The sudden, strange, and brutal act shocked the entire country. Since the tragedy, the house has been left completely abandoned. Paranormal investigator Simon from the YouTube channel Ghost Raiders went to what locals now call the, quote, John Lowe murder house. His intent was to try to make contact with the spirits of the victims who are still believed to haunt the scene of the crime.
The house looks
Together with
familiar,
YouTube ghost hunters Proving Demons, they try to communicate with Christine and her daughter Lucy using a spirit box. Their questions get some very strange and eerily accurate responses.
Is Lucy here? If Lucy is also here, can you say Lucy?
Lucy,
Whoa, that was
also
instant and clear. Lucy is with us.
Are you here in this room with us, yes or no?
The shocking spirit box replies seem to acknowledge that Lucy and her mother might be trying to make contact with the paranormal investigators. But things get even stranger when Olivia from Proving Demons claims that she feels something touching her back.
Hold on.
Could it be a car on the road?
It
Did you
sounded
just
behind
grab
me.
my back?
No, I didn't grab your back. Why? Video?
No, seriously, did you just grab my back?
I swear.
No,
I swear I
Like,
didn't touch you.
that was hard.
Andrew was
I
holding,
didn't touch you.
Andrew was holding with the hand that he would grab you back. The camera.
And my other hand's in my
His other hand
pocket.
was in his pocket. There was nothing
Well,
that he could have grabbed
unless-
his back with.
Unless my jacket was halfway up my back, something just pulled it.
Did you see it? Right before Olivia says something grabbed her back, a A small light enveloped by a strange translucent mist seems to rise up and away from her. This bizarre light or mist was not even noticed by any of the explorers.
Hold on.
Could it be a car on the road?
It
She
sounded
just
behind
grabbed
me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back.
After Simon uploaded the video to the Ghost Raiders channel, keen-eyed YouTube viewers pointed out the very strange phenomenon. Now, I have to say that this clip is one of the more compelling pieces of paranormal footage that I've seen, because being able to fake this mist, time it perfectly, and then this very real reaction from Olivia when she says her back is touched, well, it all seems very hard to fake. But of course, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Did you see?
What do you guys think about that one? I kind of have like mixed thoughts when, people are saying, I've been touched. Like you've seen like some of them that have been proven to, not be real and stuff like that. Like, how do you guys feel about those? Like, I'm kind of on the fence with it. To be 100% honest, like I don't know. I don't really know.
See it? YouTuber
Did
Eric
you
Gunner is
see
an
it?
urban explorer and occasional paranormal investigator from Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl named Natalie contacted him about some very strange activity in her home. Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home. They would hear odd noises in the middle of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other. And they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs. Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing. As for the old lady, her behavior was odd to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches. Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night.
Perfect.
As of the filming of this video,
Well done.
They had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba está prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a aparecer un fantasma o algo así.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de rápido ese día. No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta comida. Hasta frijoles aquí. Ay, huele muy feo, parece como están enlamados.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see. Just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
I still didn't see it. Oh.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Ay, esa muñeca da miedo.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them.
What?
They've never seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Que nada.
Did you see it?
Oh.
As YouTube commenters would later point out, the doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate.
It was right there.
This is when things get truly bizarre.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado. ¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. ¿Dónde está construido raro? ¿Qué es esto?
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed.
Oh,
again,
it did.
Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver.
I heard the music. What I missed?
¿Qué pedo? Veo que se mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well.
Don't make me jump.
As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room.
Oh, shit. Dude, get the fuck out of there. Like, seriously.
This time, Eric does see it.
No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si estoy ya. Tengo miedo. Ya no sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón.
You did.
No hubiera venido solo. Esta puerta no la ves. ¿Qué hay? El baño.
I'm just afraid we're going to see that old lady in the house. That would creep me the hell out. I'm serious.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But that might not be as easy as he thinks.
What the hell is that?
Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know
watch
about
Eric
that.
Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house,
coming
over on
up
his
the
YouTube channel.
Stairs.
Thanks for watching. For channel updates and other weird stuff, follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there. I'll see you next week.
All right, you guys. Like that last one was kind of intense for me. I'm not gonna lie. I am definitely not gonna lie. Michelle's saying, thanks, Michael. I've got to run. Have a good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Michelle. Always glad to have you here. You have a great night. Let's get through. Let's see here. Russell is saying, okay, get rid of that doll. See, that's crazy. Like the lady, what he showed, she said, we don't own that doll. Like we've never seen that before. That gave me that feeling. And then the fact that he walked by and it was gone. Like that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. James is also saying, yeah, burn that doll. Like seriously. Val is saying, and why investigate at night? I think that was the part where he said I shouldn't have come alone. No, he should not have come alone. Like that's no. Like I always talk about how I don't want to go on these investigations. I don't want to do it. And if I ever decided to and did, it wouldn't be alone. You've lost your mind. You think I'm going? No. James is saying just get out of the house. Yeah, at that point, like there were a couple things that would have had me out before he was out. Melissa's saying, Val, that's when the spirits come out. Like it's definitely probably going to get more activity at night. I would assume. I don't really know to say any different, but let's see. Val is saying they come out during the day too, Mel. They're spirits. They can do what they can. They can do whatever they want. They sure can. Let's see. Russell's saying why investigate anyway? Like, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. James is saying I'm too chicken to go on. Yeah, man, you're not gonna catch me hanging out. I guarantee that. There has to be a reason, for me to go. There definitely has to be a reason. I'm not just gonna voluntarily. Hey, I heard that place was haunted. Michael, go check it out. No, like I've got stuff I got to do and freaking myself out. It's not one of them for sure. Russell saying spirits come out all the time. Yeah, I mean, it is creepier at night though, right? And maybe that's the atmosphere for the video. Maybe that's why they do that. And then you have things like the witching hour and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that's why they do it. Like I said, I'm not trained. I'm not a professional ghost person. Hell, I'm not even an amateur ghost person. I'm not a ghost person. Freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. Melissa, not me, James. Yeah, no way. No, never by myself. Never by myself. So, two things. One, I'm so glad that the computer made it through the stream. We made it 2 hours, guys. I'm sure it'll crash as soon as I end the video, but we freaking made it. So when this is over, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other one and try to get everything running. So I can definitely bring you guys more content and better quality content. I'm so excited. I'm definitely so excited. So if you are watching this now, you're live and you are not a channel member and you would like to be, all you have to do is click the join button just below the video and you can do so. Come join the fun. There is a package deal for everyone. Next week, we will be doing our first membership stream, and I cannot wait for that. If you would like to support the channel outside of YouTube, you can do that at www.patreon.com/moviesandbeyond. Ton of extra content over there and a package for everyone over there as well. So definitely looking forward to the next one of these. Oh, Val, thank you very much. And Val right here. Please be sure to leave a comment in the comment section after the stream. So when the stream ends and you can go under the video, please leave a comment. So digging into analytics, I see that the more comments I get, the more YouTube is, pushing out the content, which we can make our family even bigger. There's so many people that love the stuff that we love. They just can't find the channel yet. So let's help them find it. Let's help them, come join our family. Like that would be freaking awesome. We've gotten, quite a few new people over these last couple months, and they've all turned out to be really cool and fitting in really nicely here. So let's expand Movies and Beyond a little bit, and you can help me do that by leaving comments afterwards. And I'm pretty quick to respond to them. Might be a little bit tonight before I can respond because I am literally going to shut this off afterwards and start pulling that other computer out. So super excited about that too. And tonight was an absolute blast, you guys, and I cannot wait for the next one. I will be back Sunday night with Mad Matt. I got to let him know. We will be talking about Sunday. We will be talking about movies that got us into horror. What are the movies we think of that made us horror fans? And I definitely want to hear from everybody in the live chat that night. So we'll be hanging out with everybody in the live, and we'll be talking. And we'll be, God, I'm tongue twisted tonight. And we will be talking about the movies that made us horror fans, the movies that brought us into this community that we love so much. So I definitely can't wait for that. And it's not just one movie. You know what I mean? There are multiple movies that when I think back, you know, as a kid, that it was just like, hell yeah, like this is cool. And this also made me like this aspect. This also, like, yeah, you can look at slashers, you can look at paranormal, you can look at werewolves, you can look at vampires, you can look at giant monster, you know, all those things all played a part of, you know, what you like in horror. And I'm definitely excited about that stream. I think that it's really going to be fun, and it's really going to be great to hear from everybody in the chat about some of the movies that we bring up, and you know, some of the movies that you guys bring up. And the cool thing about that is you know, the Movies and Beyond fan base are so many different ages. You know, you have 70s kids, you have 80s kids, you have 90s kids, and some of which are 2000s kids, and they're gonna be different for everyone. And they're gonna be different reasons, you know, and I think that's gonna be so fun to explore and talk about. So again, next week, next Friday, we'll be back with this. I'll be back with Eric on Monday. So yes, we were only on Wednesday this week because Eric had something going on. He couldn't make it back in time for Monday. That's why we had the late notice that there wouldn't be a stream last Monday. So this coming Monday, we'll be back 8 p.m. So Sunday, 8 p.m., Monday, 8 p.m., Tuesday, 9 p.m. over on Eric's channel. And then we'll be back here at 8 p.m. on Friday. So Patreon people, look out. Y'all have got some content coming, and it's all in queue right now. I can't wait to drop it over there. YouTube as well. A ton of stuff coming for them. And then channel members, you guys are getting some cool stuff too. So I can't wait to bring all this content to you guys, and I had a blast tonight. You guys are awesome. This is always fun. There's a few of these videos that stuck with me. That'll probably stick with me for like another hour or two. Let me know in the comments which one of these tonight was your favorite, and any of the ones that you want to talk about to expand on. If you want my opinion or anybody else that's here, feel free to comment on everybody's stuff, you guys. Like, this is so much fun, and I cannot wait to do this again next Friday. So with that being said, you guys are awesome, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey, you